Hey guys, it's your boy Big Wheel Dog 82 in the soil. And today it's a glorious early May day, and I want to take you guys on a trip around my garden to see what's going on right now and what kind of isn't. It's been a little chillier than normal, and that meant that I have to adjust my plans considering what I wanted to do and have in by now. But as you'll see, it's not quite so bad. Well, I finally got my bed situated with my tomato plants. And while these are going to, of course, get tall and run up the trellis with these strings, by the time they get to a point where they're starting to choke out the onions for light, I'll probably be ready to pull them anyway. So this should work out. I mean, if it doesn't, at least I'll know now. But both of them need nitrogen for right now. I've fed the bed as much as I'm going to for the time being. So we'll just play it by ear on what happens. The rest of my tomatoes and peppers, you can see here, I've got some marigolds in here too, but it's just too cold right now at night for me to throw these in the wicking bed. So for right now, they're just staying here chilling along with these extra tomato plants until I figure out exactly where I'm planning to put them, because I really have no clue right now. I've got more plants here. This is basil that's hardening off, and it's most likely going to wind up being into the GreenStalk planter with the kohlrabi. This is I believe it's a Super Sweet 100 that's going to my father-in-law. I really enjoy giving him plants every year, so we're getting this one all prepped, and it'll be going to him here very, very shortly. The wicking bed, and as you can see, the onions are just starting to explode. They haven't even started bulbing yet, really. They're just getting massive. And we are still holding out on the watermelon plants here. I will be seeding these probably here in the next week or two, but I just can't get them out right now. But at least my trellis is here, so I can make my what I call my watermelon and cantaloupe tower. This is waiting for peppers, which I'll be able to show you the peppers that we've got because they're already hardening off, but they're going to be going in here. Here's the garlic. And as you can see, this variety here is already getting a scape. You see that? Yeah, that's a scape. They're all starting to scape out. So I guess it's just how it is for this variety. This purple blazer, they just like to scape early, I guess. And here's a pot of more onions. Can't have enough onions. These here are kohlrabi. As you can see, they're massive again, even though I thought I backed off the fertilizer off of them, but apparently I did not. Same deal with this one. It's a purple kohlrabi, and it's just massive too, as you can see. So this first one here this is my typical problem I have every year. So it just wants to elongate instead of forming a bulb. So we still have the problem on that one. But this one here is staying short, and I have hopes that this will bulb up for me here soon. We've got onion right here. That's a garlic. It's coming along. I can't believe how well this project's doing. And then we have some soft neck garlic right here. These are doing okay. Now the strawberries. I've got my GreenStalk fully planted out. I had to go get me some new bare roots this year because, as you can see, we had a die off. So I went ahead and I filled up every pocket here with the new ones. These are Charlottes. And then we have a pocket that's already putting off strawberries here. But then this pocket, instead of trying to buy more bare roots to fill in pockets like this. I just did every other pocket so that once these strawberry plants try to put out runners, I have plenty of spaces to stick those runners into empty pocket spaces. But yeah, I mean, it's not like it's too bad. I'm still getting strawberries, as you can see, so I'm not going to be complaining. We've also got strawberries down here. These are Mara de Bois strawberries, and they're starting to pop out. Those are going to be good. We've got potato plants, one cabbage, some more kohlrabi. These ones were planted later than the other ones, and I made sure I backed off the fertilizer off of these ones. Let's see, garlic. A few more onions. Those are Ulsa Craig. We've got another cabbage here. Here's cabbage number 3 and 4. Some more strawberries down there. Those are a June bearing variety. And this is what my GreenStalk looks like now. Some marigolds on top, kohlrabi we've got there, another purple kohlrabi, parsley. We've got garlic in these 2 tiers here. Got some onions that were left over, so I just bunched them all together so I could use them as green onions. More parsley. All this kohlrabi, I was ready to just throw at it this year with kohlrabi. And then I put 3 types of marigolds up here in these top pockets. This is another container planted potato that I did. This is the last one I did. I wasn't quite sure that I had enough potatoes still left. So when I found them, I just went ahead and planted them. So they're popping up through the surface. Garlic, obviously. I did plant some more onions in the spots that I had a bulb or a clove that just did not grow. So it's about 2/3 garlic, 1/3 onions. And this one is mostly garlic. There's only 1 onion put in, and that onion is obviously right here. Different kind of leaves. It's round and hollow. A bucket of potatoes, which are looking pretty good right now. We've got celery here. That's Utah tall and tango celery. And then what we have here is sweet peas. I believe these are sugar snap peas. And they're just climbing up this tomato cage. It's kind of windy, so all of them are sort of kind of pushed over on this side. But I don't know, I'll figure out a way to control them a little bit better. Here's my wicking bed that's on my back patio, and if we look really, really closely, you can start to see my green beans are starting to pop up through the surface. So that's nice. Can't wait till this thing is filled up. Because I lived the motto of ABC, always be composting, we've got this year's load of compost in here, and it's about what, 110 right now. It's starting to climb up almost, maybe 115 or so. So that's going on right now. Now that you guys have seen what I've got going on here, please let me know down in the comment section what you've got going on, whether or not it's going according to your plan, or if it's just one of those years where it's just a crapshoot and you don't know what's going on. So if you do me a favor, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or if you enjoyed the content that you saw in this video, and thanks for the support. So with that, I'm your boy, Big Wheel Dog 82, in the soil. And I'm out of here, guys. See you later.